So, after a couple of tests with the microphone, the conclusion is that it is connected. So, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'm just deaf or something. The intention of this live stream is again a prayer for all of creation, that creation may be supported at this time of need. There are so many around the world in need of support. There is so much suffering, chaos, pain, darkness, confusion of all sorts and kind, and but I believe that there is a new day, a new dawn of creation. We will see the light of a new day, and it's coming, in fast, because such is our destiny. And what we can do is to humbly help this process along the way and become a lubricant, that it may come in us with ease, in a good way, that there may be no friction, because there is such a thing as having a too fast awakening, or having it happen in such a way that it's not pleasant. And what we need to do in this situation is to turn to the absolute most high will and lay down our ego and what we think, and ask for the will of the absolute high. And we have to keep in mind that the only thing that we are doing is to tell our absolute highest will, your highest will, to come into your life. And by doing so, we are helping creation. Because, in fact, we will see with time that there is no difference between your highest will and my highest will. There is a plan for all of creation, and there's a meaning behind all things. And so we will see that simply by turning our attention to the Most High, to the Source, and to ask for our absolute highest best, that which is our highest best will come into our life. We don't need to say, I want specifically this or specifically that, but rather to trust the absolute highest will. And this is a process, so different people are on different steps on the way. And there's nothing bad with asking creation for something. It's just that to surrender completely to the will, you are automatically fulfilled with those things that you need and want. So a step on the way is to ask for what you want, what you think that you want. And then you might see that, oh, wait, maybe that wasn't exactly what I wanted. And there's something else. And there's example about this. I had a friend before, and he was worried about money. And so, and I always had this effect on people that when they tell me their wishes and such, in one way or another, it becomes fulfilled. They will either get their dream job or have more money or whatever. And so he was telling me that he used to have a certain amount of money on his bank account where he felt safe, and he didn't have that kind of money anymore because he spent everything. And so I told him, I said, "Tell me, what is it that you want?" And he said, "Well, I want to be able to have the same amount as the money as I did before." And I said, "Okay, just watch. I promise you, the day will come." In a matter of a week or a couple of weeks, he got a job, which he then later became his job. I think he will stay with that job forever. But then we spoke about the same subject, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, and now I will have this amount of money that I was speaking of." And I said, "Okay, fine, but you don't sound so happy as you. Well, you said that this was what you wanted." And he said, like, "No, no, I just realized that there are more important things in life than money." And so he needed that money in order to realize that that wasn't his highest wish or what he was really searching for. And actually, the meaning behind that money wasn't that important at all. But it was important. It did have a place, since he didn't feel secure without that money. But then he could see. Now he knew. And so, along the way, we will have our wishes granted, and we will realize that there might be something else we're searching for. And all of this, the will, the source of all, the our highest will patiently bring us closer and closer. And we say, "Oh, I think I want that." And we go there, and then we say, "Oh, no, I didn't want that." And then we will come to conclusion and realize that there is an absolute high will for us, and that in essence it will be, we do want peace of mind, we do want connection, and all of this. And so today, the 31st of October, the veil between this world and the next, as the thinnest as it will ever be. And so we do ask the source for connection to all of creation, from one heart to another, and to the source of all. And so, by becoming more connected to each other, we do become more connected to the source of all. And we ask for the illusion to be cleaned away, the illusion that we may carry in our mind, in thoughts, to think things that are not of a real value. And we do ask for those to think of those things that are of value, to think and be uplifted and be feel prosperous and abundant. We ask to feel of joy of this time that we're living in, to be in a state of wonder about the day and wonder about creation, and to feel the magic that is life within all of creation. And I just want to explain something about my rings here, so that you know what you're looking at more than me. This ring is from the Islamic faith, and I have been they have explained to me that it says something like, it's from the Quran, and it's something like, we pray to God to keep us to that which is good and not that which is bad. So for me, this ring is sort of it brings me closer to the source and what is truth. So, well, it's my prayer at least that I may be held in that which is true at all times, in my feelings and in my mind, in my actions. And here on the side, there, it says Allah, which is a very, for me, it's a very good name for God, one of many names. And on the other hand, we have the lion, and I think that's a Crusader's cross. And for me, it's the Lion of Judea, the Messiah, a ring of protection. And these rings are for me, they will also be for you, whoever is listening and whoever sees this. And so, I just wanted to explain that so that when you see this video, you also know what these rings mean to me, and you know that I am trying to be as pure of a channel as I can be. I'm doing my absolute best to bring in truth and light and meaning and to do my job here on earth, which I do feel is to uplift creation, all of us, and to transform all the negative thoughts that we may have and transform all the negative feelings we may have, that we may think and feel in such a way that it aligns with the highest good of all, which I do feel, I do live, I do experience. That is our meaning with all of this. And so we turn to the absolute high, most high, and we ask, oh dear creation, be with us now that we may transform all those things that haunt our thoughts and feelings. Please, dear God, dear source of all, may we be at peace always, in all ways. We ask that we may go through this creation and wonder about this life. Don't let us be torn to pieces and feel lowly and to be of a lower nature. And so do I will light this incense, and we do pray for all of creation, to everyone that is on earth at this time, all the animals, all the elements, earth, water, air, fire, spirit. And so, in accordance with all of creation, and with the earth as witness, as the sky as a witness, we call upon all the good forces to stand united at this time. And if you look around all over the world, you will see many beings, many humans coming together and praying for the good of all. And this is very powerful forces that are working together and also beyond this world. And today, the 31st of October, and the time is 11:33 in the morning, there is very much a force to be reckoned with. You are a force to be reckoned with. You can experience, you can feel it, but you do have to believe. And if you do believe, that is good, I would say. Then it's your job to believe. And this is the time more than ever to step up. And to step up just means, I would say this: believe, have faith, live life in the essence of wonder, enjoy your life, and whatever you need to do will come to you. And you need to trust that stillness. Many will say you need to act and do things. I would say the act and doing things is a natural phenomena from being still at heart. And if you think about it, everything starts with a thought and something beyond the thought. So I would say cultivate that for starters. And if you can do something, if you can make some action, then do it. Good. That means that you already have what you need. So another way to say is do what you can. But also know that you are a powerful being to be reckoned with. You are a child of God. You truly are. We truly are humans. I do believe that humans are at the peak of creation because we do have this power, this ability. We are part of the world, but yet we are not. And we can create, and we are meant to be protectors of creation. And we have this physical form, and we are in a very special and unique place in creation. And you and I and all of creation, we are here to come together as one being, as one creation, as one family. And in a family, you have big brothers and big sisters, you have mothers and fathers and grandparents. And everyone is different, and yet everyone is loved and cherished and have a place in the family. And so do you, and so do I, and so does all of creation. There might be things we need to solve, of course, as any family do. But you are a big brother, you are a big sister, you are a mother, you are a father, you are a grandparent. Stand in that light, and from that light create. Be a protector of this creation. And when you walk forth, feel that you do have angels at your side. Speak from a place where you ask for truth, for justice, for meaning, and accept or learn to discern what is what. So we turn to all of the creation of all that is, and we ask for discernment to be able to see what is what, and to choose that thing which is for the highest well of us and all of creation. Dear creation, we have come to a point where we are meant to take the final step of enlightenment for all of creation. And this final step is a first step, because it's the final step with illusion, because the illusion has run its course, and now it will be put to sleep. For such is our destiny, and now we will finally start to go back, to go in, to go to connection with all of creation, and so it is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I will actually write that. And so, to the absolute source of all, where all of creation is gathered, where the absolute highest self of all of creation, beyond ego and beyond illusion, is gathered. We turn to that source and we ask to stand united forevermore for the best of all, for the upliftment of all of creation. For such is our destiny, and so it is. And together we will walk forth in this creation with wonder and with peace of body, mind, and soul. We do live in such times where we have things we need to do, physical things. I'm about to go out with my dog and to go to the store, and on that cue, my wife is knocking on the door. And all of these things are a part of this upliftment of creation. And so, we go forth. I wish you all the very absolute best. I hope to see you soon again to make these videos, more of them. And yeah, it has been a pleasure. Until we see each other again, stay connected to the earth and the sky and all things, and be the lighthouse that you are. Many blessings. Bye bye.